Have you been considering making a vision board for 2022, but you're not sure where to start or even how to do it? Well, this is your sign. I'm going to be showing you how in this video. Hey guys, it's Julia and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today we're going to be making my 2022 vision board. It's a little late, but better late than never, right? So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button because I post new videos every Saturday at 3 p.m. EST, 12 p.m. PST, and give this video a big thumbs up if you guys love manifestation. Now let's go ahead and get into the video. So if you guys didn't already know, I made a vision board video last year, which you can click the I to watch. I'm going to show you. Here's last year's vision board. We got to take this off the wall and put it onto here, so that way I can save it for future reference, and we can put the new vision board right there. So come on, let's go. Let's put this vision board on here. So first I had to get this board off my wall, which was not easy. I fell almost twice. Anyway, we're going to be taking everything from this board and putting it on this board almost exactly, if not exactly, how it was before, so I can have it for memories. Once I got it perfect, I taped all the pictures on. So now that I have all of last year's manifestations saved on this board, let's go over what came true and what didn't. So this was just like a positive little quote. This one was, I wanted my hair to get thicker and curlier, and I feel like it half came true. I mean, obviously my hair is straight right now because I just got it cut, so it's like they blew it out. But I do think my hair actually did get naturally curlier because this was it in 2019 and this was it in 2021. So I feel like over the past year and a half, 2 years, it definitely got curlier. This one, I was kind of hoping would be like my fridge in my own place. But actually, I think this manifested as my parents getting a new fridge, because in early 2021, we were getting the kitchen redone in my parents' house, which is the house I'm in right now, and the fridge actually broke. So we didn't really have a working fridge except for our basement fridge, which is like a storage fridge, for a little while. And then we got a whole new kitchen with a really nice fridge, which I'll show you guys right here. So I didn't even know the fridge was gonna break, but like I just wanted a nice new kitchen fridge to cook in, and we ended up getting that. So it's pretty cool. And obviously like healthy foods, definitely kept that up. Cupcakes, because I have to have my desserts, which I did have. I put Malibu in there. I actually did end up going to LA, which is crazy because it was the first time I hadn't gone to LA in a whole year since living there, so that's pretty wild, but I'm not mad about it. I could still always go to LA whenever. This one is a cute bedroom because I wanted to move, but I didn't end up doing that, which is okay because we still have this year or the year after, but I still want my bedroom to look, well actually I kind of refined how I want my bedroom to look because you'll see in the next part where I show you my dream bedroom. I changed it up, and this was also my dream office, which we didn't manifest, but I also refined what I want. Then we have another little quote, life is a collection of moments. Then we have butterflies, which I did see a bunch of butterflies. Then we have the relationship section, which I'm still in a relationship, so that manifested. We have a flower, which I definitely got lots of cute flowers. We have the beach, which I went to the beach so much last year, so I definitely manifested a ton of more beach trips than years prior. Then we have Miami, which is probably the craziest manifestation that I manifested because literally like December 21st, I went to Miami literally just for 24 hours, like a super quick trip. And I'd never been to Miami before that, and it was like right before the year ended, but like it still happened, so that was really cool. And I really did not expect to manifest that even happening, but it did. My theme word for last year was consistency, and you can either do like a theme word or a mantra. I'm actually gonna do a mantra this year, I think. I feel like I didn't fully manifest consistency, but I do feel like I manifested consistency in certain aspects of my life. Like I feel like I really did manifest that through working out, but I really wanted to manifest that more through my work, which I feel like it happened for like half the year. So I don't know, it's not 100% there, but we are definitely working on that now still. So these were the views I wanted to manifest last year. We didn't get quite there yet, but I also didn't really post that many videos in 2021. So I feel like that plays a big part of it, and I definitely plan on posting way more videos in 2022. So we're gonna keep that as a manifestation for this year. And you know, it didn't happen then, but it doesn't mean it won't happen in the future. We did manifest a little bit more money. We did not manifest that money goal, but that is okay. That can still manifest. We did manifest starting a brand, and I didn't know what brand I was going to start in the beginning of the year, but we figured it out. And clearly, as you guys know, I started a bikini brand, and definitely with the packages here, we did manifest some sales. And then we have a quote here, one day at a time, to keep the good vibes. I feel like this represented sort of like self-care girls trip, and I feel like I did and didn't manifest that. Like we never had a like spa day like that, but I definitely did manifest a good amount of self-care and hanging out with my friends. And I feel like I literally manifested this picture. Me and my friend Ina actually took a very similar picture in the subway to this, which I'll pop up right here. I feel like I manifested most things on this poster board. But now it is a new year. Time for some new manifestations. And I think anything that I didn't manifest the year prior, I'm gonna re-add to the new board just with like a different picture just to like keep things fresh. And anything that I manifested this past year that I want to continue, I'll probably add like a similar picture so we get a new perspective, but we're still manifesting similar stuff. Before we plan on anything that we're gonna manifest, we really have to set the mood and the tone, like the vibe. I feel like you can do anything to sort of set your mood or vibes, but I think having a clean space, so like cleaning your room, is a great way to do it. Lighting a candle or an incense, playing some music. I like lo-fi vibes. Pulling out the crystals, cleansing your energy. All those things are a great way to set the mood, the tone, the vibes before you meditate and actually start thinking about what you want to manifest. So now after that, we have our mood set, everything's good. We then want to make our list of things we want to manifest, but I'm actually doing this a little bit differently than I did last year, just because I watched a podcast, which I will link below. It was with Joyce Schwartz, who actually teaches people how to make vision boards and law of attraction stuff. So if you want to check out that podcast, it's very insightful. I got a lot of really good tips from that for making this year's vision board. So basically the way they described making the list on the podcast was to split your paper down the middle and have your left side and then have your right side. On your left side, it's for your left side of your brain, which is like facts, logic, that type of thing. Where your right side is more like emotions, creativity, and that type of thing. So on the left side, you're gonna write all the experiences that you want to experience, all the things you want to do, all the stuff you want to get, the literal 3D stuff that you want. You write on the left side. And then on the right side, you write all of the like emotions or the deeper thing you want to get from doing the activity or receiving the thing. I wrote out all of the stuff I wanted to do or receive, and then I wrote how I wanted to feel basically on the right, or like the deeper part of it. So an example that I have on my list is I want to earn $10,000 a month. That would go on the left side. And then on the right side, I would put my why, or the emotion that I want to feel. So my why was I want financial freedom. So freedom was my why for wanting to earn 10K a month. So here's my list of manifestations for 2022. I do have some spelling errors in there, so please ignore that. Like I wrote product friendships. Clearly I meant to say productive friendships. But I sorted everything into life categories or groups, and depending on your priorities, yours will definitely be different, and I'm sure your manifestations will be different, but that's the beauty of it. Your manifestations are supposed to be what you want in your life and what's going to make you happy, or whatever emotion you want to feel. Then at the bottom, I have my power words. Those are things that I want to feel a sense of and I want to create more of. They're more broad than the actual physical manifestations, but I think they open the door to attracting physical 3D IRL thing or experience that I wrote. So I'm leaving the door open to whatever my highest good actually is. Now let's go to Pinterest to get our picks. So now we can start looking some stuff up that we want to add to the board. We just search it there and then make a 2022 vision board Pinterest board to pin them to. So like this would be a perfect picture to pin to my 2022 vision board because this represents work. So we can pin that to there and potentially use that. This one would be a good one to add because it's like a girl at the gym. So we can pin that as well. And then once you've found everything that you want to put in your board, you can go through the board. And I actually sort of tried to do a little similar like color theme where it's like white, black, light blue, beige to try to like stick with a theme. You don't have to do that, but I like to do that. And then you want to start pulling your favorite pictures that represent each thing that you're trying to manifest or each power word, however you want to go about it, and save them to your computer. This is my entire board, by the way, guys. So then I saved everything to my computer and I actually saved it in categories, and we have some analytics that I want to edit over here. So something really cool that you can do is actually like edit yourself into photos. I showed you guys this last year. You can also edit numbers on things, which I'm gonna show you guys again this year. I'm basically doing the same thing that I did last year, but we're changing the YouTube numbers a little bit. So let's get to PicMonkey for the editing. So here's my PicMonkey, and I added a photo of the views that I want to get. And this is a photo of Nikki and Gabby's views. They have amazing views. They actually have amazing videos and I love their thumbnails. I'm gonna go here to photos and upload a photo of my views. So once I had the photo uploaded, I just layered it on top of their photo, and then I started erasing my views and kept their views. It wasn't perfectly aligned, but I think it looks pretty good, and since I don't pay for PicMonkey, I had to take a screenshot of it. Okay, so that was the only edit I really wanted to personalize. So we are done with PicMonkey. If you guys want to see how I edited my face onto a person using PicMonkey, you can watch last year's video, click the eye, and you can see how I edited my face onto another person, which is basically the same way as I edited the numbers. So now we're going to take all the images that I saved to my computer and import them into Canva and put like 4 to 6 images on a 8x11 sheet so I can print them out, because we are going to be cutting them next. I'm starting my first printable sheet with 2022 because I want to put the numbers in the center of the board again. So instead of doing one power word to live the year by, I decided to do a quote, and I found this one on Pinterest that says, make it simple but significant. And I feel like those two words, simple and significant, really stand out to me, and I feel like sort of how I want to live the year, because I really want to simplify things this year, but I want to do significant, memorable things. I want to feel significant. I just want things to stand out, and this to be a year that is important to me. Let's add a few more images. I'm gonna add a texture, another texture. And I like adding textures to kind of like symbolize certain meanings or things to me. So like the butterflies have a much deeper meaning behind them. And the Louis Vuitton just has the meaning of like luxury, one of our power words. Also, you don't need Canva to do this. You could just put it in like Pages or like a Word document or whatever. Okay, so I finished making all the photos printable. Here they are. Now it's time to print. So I have this special glossy photo paper to print the images on. So I'm gonna take 8 pieces of these because I have 8 pictures, or 8 photo grouping pictures. Let's take this downstairs to the printer. So we're inserting the papers. Oops, it's hard to do it with one hand. So because I haven't figured out how to hook up my computer to the printer, I had to print it from my phone, so I sent it to myself, printed it from the phone. And I used glossy paper because I wanted it to look glossy on my board, but you can use whatever paper you want. I suggest glossy. I got it on Amazon. I can link some down below for you guys. And then I cut out every picture as best as I can. I really should have used like a paper guillotine cutter because that would have saved me so much time. And the pictures would have been a lot more straight, but whatever, you get the gist. Now that I've got all my pictures cut out, which took so much longer than I thought it would, so I organized all the pictures into 7 piles. First, we're gonna start with the things that I call textures. I just made this up, but they're sort of like representative of my whys and my motives for doing things. And they also just add texture to the board and aesthetic. But aesthetically pleasing things really bring me joy, so I like to add textures to my board. Some people might find them needless, but I find them very meaningful. So the first texture we have is sort of a cross between a texture and a representative of the fact that I have a bikini brand. It's actually inspiring me to take a photo kind of like this for the brand, so we love. Okay, the next texture we have are these beautiful crystals, and it represents like beauty and jewelry, but it also represents spirituality to me. The next texture we have are these neon butterflies, which also kind of represents spirituality to me, because it's like whenever I need to ask the universe for a message, I like to ask for butterflies. I just dropped a texture. Come back. Next texture we have, it's this white leather Louis Vuitton pattern, and this represents luxury to me. I love luxury and I want more of it in my life. Okay, so now these textures are actually more like inspirational quotes and sayings that I chose to spread out on the board. So we have small steps every day. This is supposed to be motivational. We have today is your day. Again, motivational. Work hard, play hard. I love a neon. This is supposed to represent balance. So like you can enjoy life and you should also work towards your goals and your dreams. The last one is I'm creating the life of my dreams. Now on to my room inspiration, and I actually kind of have like a sort of texture in here, and it is this one, but I actually really like how the wall and room is set up in this picture, and I definitely want to use this as inspiration. And it says all we have is now. Then we have this really comfy, beautiful like cloud of a bed, and I think this is Madison Beer's bed. I saw somebody wrote that in the comments on Pinterest. I'm not 100% sure, but I would love this to be my bedroom. And I just love how simple it is. Currently my bedroom is also my office, but when I get my own place, I want my bedroom to be just my bedroom, just for sleeping, like so I don't mix like work and sleep. And then we we have this living room with this fluffy cloud looking couch. I clearly love cloud looking furniture. This might actually be the cloud couch, I'm not sure, but I love the fact that there's windows, really comfy white couch, and it looks pretty simple and minimal, which is the style of home that I'd like to have. Next category we have is like beauty and health. So we have this cup of water with lemon. I feel like that's just so like pure and like cleansing. It's to represent health. Then we have my hair goals, which obviously represents beauty and health. We have skincare to remind me to do self-care and take care of my skin. We got a little gua sha in there. And then we have some fitness inspiration to inspire me to renew my gym membership and start lifting heavy weights again. So we have one photo for love, and it's like two people's shadows forming a heart in the sand at the beach, which I think is super cute. The next pile we have is adventure, and I think some of the stuff in here actually is kind of work related, but like my lifestyle and my work are very much intertwined, so there will be lots of overlap in my piles for sure. The first photo we have is this girl wearing a New York hat and a bikini at the beach. This represents me wanting to go to the beach a lot because I really enjoyed going to the beach last summer, and I also chose the New York hat. I do want to take a lot more trips to New York because I only live 2 hours away, maybe like an hour and 45 minutes. It's so close, like why not go more often? And same with the beach. I only live like an hour and a half from the beach as well. So the next photo we have is a picture of palm trees in Miami because I really enjoyed my trip to Miami and I would love to go again. We have airplane clouds for travel. California, because you guys know I used to live in LA and I love LA and I definitely want to go visit. This picture of Times Square with a little quote that says, "Don't be afraid," and I love that because I have so many fears that I really want to conquer this year and just overcome. And like this picture, low-key, has like a deeper meaning for me than what it just appears to be. We have a picture of Coachella because I think it'd be fun to possibly go to a music festival or something of that nature. And then we have two girls that kind of look like Blair and Serena in New York City, and I feel like that is so fun. I want to go to New York not just for like fun with friends, but I also do want to go for like some work purposes. The next pile we have is my work pile, my career goals. So we have the YouTube video views that I want to achieve. We have some studios with the Hollywood sign in the background. I think this is a good representation of me wanting to go to LA for work. Also, side note, when I put all the pictures on the board, I might get rid of some that kind of overlap. This one kind of covers like California and work, so I could potentially get rid of the previous California photo if there isn't enough room. The next photo we have is Alexa Demi from Euphoria, and she's in front of a trailer or like one of the trucks used to hold set stuff. This represents working on a show like Euphoria, maybe actually Euphoria season 3, hint hint. This also represents working on a show, so like I could just pick one or the other, but I might try to keep them all. So this picture is of boxes and envelopes to USPS because I do use USPS to ship my packages for Joel Swim, and this is representing selling out of the collection of bikinis that we have currently. This picture represents designing more products for Joel Swim as well as fashion products in general that I want to create. This one represents me filming more for YouTube, TikTok, pictures for Instagram, especially vlogging, especially filming for you guys. And this one represents the money. And then last, we have 2022 to mark the year, and then we have my mantra of the year, which is make it simple but significant. That is how I want to live this year. Now let's put everything on the board. I don't know why, but I find this part kind of hard, which is the collage organizing part, because I want it to look perfectly aesthetic and kind of like have an order, like a method to my madness. But once I got it, I got it. And then I just pinned every picture in so it was secure. And ta-da, the finished board. Guys, we finished the board! I know it looks kind of similar to last year's, but like still different. Now it's time to hang this vision board up on my wall. Hopefully it don't fall. All of my visions coming to life. It's so cute! I think it's even better than last year's. So that is it for my vision board video. If you guys end up making a 2022 vision board, make sure to send it to me on Instagram or tag me because I definitely want to see your board. And if you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification button because I post new videos every Saturday at 3 p.m. EST, 12 p.m. PST. And give this video a big thumbs up if you love manifesting and are manifesting 2022 to be your best year yet. Comment down below if there's any future manifesting videos that you want to see from me. And I will either see you in my next video next week or my previous video, which you can click at the end. I love you guys so much. Bye!